Very good morning to all my dear students. Welcome back to the science session. We are dealing with the fourth lesson, solids, liquids and gases. In the previous session, we have learnt about three states of matter: solid, liquid and gaseous state, right? So these three states can be interchanged into one another. Yes, children, these three states can be interchanged into one another. Let's see. Water is normally a liquid. Yes, we all know that water is normally a liquid, but found in all the three states in nature. Found in all the three states in nature. So ice is solid state of water. Yes, ice is solid state of water. Steam or water vapor is gas state of water. Yes, it is a gas state of water, right? It means matter can change from one state to another by heating or cooling. Yes, matter can change from one state to another by heating or cooling. You must have observed this, right? So now let us understand these changes in terms of movements of tiny particles inside these substances. We have already learned the particle arrangement in solid, liquid and gases, right? So now let us see change of state of matter. Change of state of matter. Okay. About matter also we have already studied in our previous session. Okay. So first one is boiling. When you heat water, it boils and changes into steam, right? This is because when water is heated, water particles start moving faster and finally they move far apart and become a gas. Yes, they move far apart and become a gas. Okay. So, heating causes the particles of a substance to move faster. Yes, because of heat, the particles move faster. Right? So, dear students, water can also change into water vapor by the process of evaporation. Yes, it can change by the process of evaporation. The sun's heat causes water on Earth's surface to evaporate. Evaporation is the change from liquid to water vapor. Yes, evaporation is a change from liquid to water vapor. So let's see an example. If you leave a plate of water for a few days, it evaporates. It evaporates, right? Because water exposed to atmosphere which receives more heat and evaporates quickly. Another example like drying clothes under the sun. So where does the water in the clothes go? Yes, it goes into the air as water vapor. Because of heat of the sun. This also you must have observed. So the process by which a liquid changes into a gas is called evaporation. I am repeating this. The process by which a liquid changes into a gas is called evaporation. Okay, so this is about evaporation. Moving ahead, our next change of state of matter, that is condensation. So to understand the condensation, let's see an activity. Okay. So put some ice cold water in a glass. Now let it rest for some time. After some time, you will observe that water droplets on the outer surface of the glass. So after some time, you will observe water droplets on the outer surface of the glass. Water droplets are formed when water vapor in the air cools and changes into water when it touches the cold surface of the glass. Yes, children, listen carefully. Water droplets are formed when water vapor in the air cools and changes into water when it touches the cold surface of the glass. Right? So cooling slows down the movement of the particles. Cooling slows down the movement of the particles. So the particles come closer to change from gas to liquid. Okay. So this is about condensation. Moving ahead towards before this, let's learn the definition of condensation. The process by which a gas changes into a liquid is called condensation. The process by which a gas changes into a liquid is called condensation. Okay, so this is about condensation. Now moving ahead towards melting. So this is one of the important change of state of matter. Melting. You would have observed changing states of matter when ice cubes melt from solid into liquid. You know, ice cubes melt from solid state to liquid state, right? So this also you would have observed. This is because the particles in ice are tightly packed. We all know that ice is in the solid state. It is in solid state. So the particles in ice are tightly packed in a fixed pattern. In solid state, this also we have learned. In solid state, the particles are in a fixed pattern. Right? And when ice taken out of the refrigerator, it melts gradually because of heat. It melts gradually because of heat, right? So the heat from the surrounding makes particle in ice to start vibrating very fast. Yes, so the heat from the surrounding makes particle in ice to start vibrating very fast. Because of heat, the particles start vibrating very fast and it breaks the fixed pattern of solid. Yes, because of that heat, it breaks the fixed pattern of solid and change to a liquid. Yes, and change to a liquid. So this is about melting. Okay. So now it's time for revision. So students, today we have learned change of state of matter. As I have explained, matter can change from one state to another state. Matter can change from one state to another state by heating or cooling. By heating or cooling. So the common changes of state includes boiling, second one evaporation, next condensation, and the last one we have studied melting. Okay. So that's all for today. Remaining part of this lesson will be explained in the coming video very soon. Bye children. Take care. Have a nice day.